How long have you been coming, Mike?
Almost a year.
A year?
Over a year, actually.
Yeah, you seem like someone who's been coming for a while. How about you, Allison? How long?
Well, I came for the first time probably like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, and then kind of went on the road for a while. And then I rediscovered about, I want to say 6 months, 9 months ago, rediscovered again, and I'm here.
How about you, Jen?
About 5 years.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, a little more
gosh.
maybe. Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure, maybe 2. But I really, I do like the Sunday hour and a half.
Right. You do
Kick
that.
your what. It's so hard.
Yeah.
The hour and a half
There's
is
a big
amazing.
difference between the extra half hour and the weekend.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You know,
But they all used to be hour and a half.
I remember that.
I remember that.
And then she went down to an hour. And I was like,
That was before my time. Lucky me.
I remember it was my sister who's like, "You've got to take this class." Oh my gosh! I just had my 3rd baby, and so I had like major I had that
Nice.
extra weight. But so I came and she says, "And don't be embarrassed if you have to step out, because you get to that place of, oh my god, I'm gonna either faint or vomit," because it was so
It's so
hard.
intense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I just learned to like modify and stay in the back of the class, and then before you know it, I was addicted, and I've been coming here 5 years.
But
and
I also like the mixed levels. Like
Right.
each
Yes.
class just can be any level. And
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
kind of just modify based on. You
Right.
can see who's kind of your level, and you just stick with that.
I know, it's cool because there's young people, there's older people, there's
Yeah.
guys, there's pregnant women, there's, it's all over the board. It's really
And
cool.
then in that hour, as a mother, I have such little time during the day that in that hour,
Yeah.
I can work everything. And then at the
Exactly.
very end, that she does that, stretch and meditate for, a little bit. For me, that's it. In and out, hour, work my whole body, and I can go on with my day.
Yeah, and then you
exactly.
go outside and you're like.
Yeah, and then my life begins with the
Right.
craziness. So to know that for that hour, I gave that.
You come with your wife, don't you, Mike?
Yeah, actually, Mary is the one who introduced me to the class. She's been taking it for about 2 years now. And I saw what it did for her body, and I'm like, I need me some of that.
Sucker.
Yeah, we come 5-6 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
We're hooked. I'm the same as you. When I first started, I was pretty out of shape. And the first couple of times, I'd start to walk out the door and everything would just be a little too bright, I'm thinking, I'm gonna hit the ground, I gotta sit down for a minute. But yeah, I'm hooked. I'm always
It's
here.
addictive.
Yeah.
It is. It's great stuff.
If I miss a week, I just, and then coming back is even harder.
yes.
Yeah, how'd you hear about it?
I heard it from friends that encouraged me to come because I was doing a lot of weightlifting and stuff. And they said, well, should do some cardio and come and take dubs. And I'm telling you, I was like, whew, I thought I was in shape. So now I've committed myself to doing it because it's such a huge other balance to the other stuff that I do.
Yeah.
It's great, because you can couple it with dance or weights or whatever else, because there's dancers that come that's amazing to watch them.
Who find it difficult as well. Because you're a dancer, because
Yes.
you or a weightlifter or whatever. When you come into this class, it can still be incredibly challenging.
Well, the first few times I took, and I'm a dancer, so I had to walk out of the room. I couldn't even finish a class when I first started. I couldn't even do it.
Well, and like dancing, you think like, well, we're pretty somewhat in shape. You'd like to think, we dance every day, we're physical with our bodies. But then like you come in here and you're like, oh my gosh, like I cannot believe it. And then it's such a sense of accomplishment, like the more you can do in each class, and again, the hour and a half classes. There was a couple times where I went home and I just sat down and did nothing for the rest of the day. Like, I'm just gonna sit here now. Just like my first couple hour and a half classes. But and then bringing some like different b-boys to the class who are really strong guys, but watching them struggle through it just because it's just different muscles you're using. It encompasses every kind of muscle group, not just your
When
arms.
you recruit somebody to come on Sunday,
Yeah.
and you stand on the opposite end.
I know.
Because you're thinking, oh, they're gonna kill me when they leave here.
It's true.
My aunt, who is, she turned 59 a couple weeks ago, she came down last year and took the class, and
Did
she
you like it?
loved it. I mean, she lives in San Francisco and she hikes on the hills and
Yeah.
she does the whole thing, but she said if only they had a class like this in San
Yeah.
Francisco.
It's a
She's
great
gonna love
class.
the videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And this is the only class that I've been able to keep consistent in my routine, in my life. Like, I've done other classes and, yoga and, in addition to dance, but this is the only one that I can always consistently come in and know.
they're different.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because you never know what
Yeah,
you're
no.
going to be doing, so you don't have to oh God, I have to do that today.
she makes it
It's
up
always
so
different.
It's
Always
so good
fresh.
for your body.
It's good.
Yeah.
So fresh every time.
And she's always so accepting, like, even if, like, say you've been gone for a while, like, say you've been on a job somewhere and you come back and maybe you're not in exactly the same shape you were when you left when you were here every week. She's so accepting and loving and just like, come back. Yeah, motivating. Go at the best pace you can, but she still pushes you and doesn't really let you get away with anything. One of my friends that just had a baby just started taking class. And of course she's going at her own pace, but at the same time, she's like, you still have to push yourself. You can't just,
Well, she also knows when you can take it back.
It's
I
true.
know.
It's true.
Like, come on, sister, are you kidding me? You have to tie your shoes right now?
Yeah, I know.
I'm hurting.
I think that's what blows me away is that she remembers, faces, names,
The names.
and then what you're capable of.
Yeah.
And she knows how to push you a little more,
Right.
and then knows when to ease up a
She
little
never
bit.
misses their name.
I
No,
know,
I
I
know.
sit
I
there
don't
going,
know how she does
That's
it.
amazing.
30 people or
Amazing,
what
yeah.
more in there, and she never misses a
Yeah.
name.
It's a gift.
It is a gift. And
Yeah.
plus she keeps the pace constant. She never slows
Right, she never
down,
misses
ever.
a beat.
And never misses a beat.
And she knows all the tricks. Cece, how long have you been coming?
Probably 2 years. And actually it was because I thought that I could find dance classes here because it looked like a dance studio. I wanted to be a dancer all my life and, Chinese daddy said no. So I thought, well, now I'm going to do it for myself. So I walked in and it was a workout thing, but then I knew that she knew so many dancers, so it's such a treat to watch the dancers.
I have to
It's
say,
a treat to watch you with your freaking.
I know.
I was like, oh my gosh.
it seems like a combination of a lot of things. There is, a little yoga, there is a little weight training, there is a little dance, there's a little bit of everything, and because it's constantly changing from one class to the next, your body is it's new every week. I am sore. I don't know about you guys, but I took Monday and my tush.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's really
and
great.
so it's great to know that after 5 years, that weekly my body can still be sore and
Yes.
still be shocked by
Yeah.
what she's gonna throw at me.
Yeah, she always pulls out something like she'll pull out the freaking disc or the freaking ball or the freaking medicine thing. You're like, oh my gosh. It's always, there's something.
It's fun to watch her. She gets in that zone.
You're just like, oh god, I can barely stand and
After-
I'm gonna squat on this. Oh my gosh.
After 5 years, I can recognize the zone where she's like, I'm like, ho ho ho, here we go.
Yeah.
She's gonna be pulling out all these things. She's like, and then she still sees you. And Sandy, come on.
Well, the other thing that's great about it is, dancers, it's great. I'm choreographically challenged. Like, I cannot put two steps together, but it works for me. It's totally, my body has changed since I started coming here. And it's really not targeting one specific group of people. It's so broad. It's for everybody, really. It's really, really great.
Well, and emotionally, I really, honestly, in these last 2 years, just emotionally feels much better.
Yeah.
I feel great when you're done. I mean, you just you walk out like, I really accomplished something.
Yeah, you're like, I am just
Amazing.
funny.
It's like when you're in here, you can release anything that's going on from your outside world because you're so forced to focus on you have to just
Absolutely.
you can't think of anything.
No.
So it's great. It's great
Even if you're in a
therapy.
funk when you walk in here, you feel great when you walk out.
It's
And you're saying,
So true.
I am, physically elite. I am.
That's true. I walked in here like after a night of, a double ear infection, had my youngest, and I've had very little sleep, gotten him out to school. And I literally come in here and I'm on the floor thinking, how am I going to get to this class? I'm exhausted. And somehow or another, with her energy and the way she gets my body moving, by the end of it, I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Do my,
Yeah,
get
it's
my
so
day.
great.
Just
Very
amazing for me
energizing.
to be able to have that. What a gift.
Yay, Dove.
You do.